In this video, I'm going to be telling you what not to do with your goat hay feeder. When we were preparing to get goats, we knew that we needed to build a hay feeder for them. So we built this nifty little hay feeder that is attached into the side of the barn. And originally, we just had 2x4 wire fencing stapled onto it. And that worked for the first little while, but eventually the goats started busting up the wire. So I replaced the wire, hoping that the section of wire we used before just happened to be weak and that the new wire we put on would work better. But they ended up breaking that pretty quickly too. So we added new wire again and tried adding some wooden support things and stapling the wire to that in hopes that that would work, but as you can see, it did not. So basically the wire is worthless now, and all they have now are those wooden slats keeping the hay from falling out. So we have ended up having a lot of wasted hay because they'll have a huge mouthful and then drop it all and then stick their entire head in, and I'm afraid that they are going to stick their entire head in and then get caught on the wire, either their horns or their heads, and that they could choke or be stuck there all night, and thankfully that hasn't happened yet. But the time has finally come for me to add more wooden slats, take off this old wire, and hopefully fix this goat hay feeder permanently. I know this will be a stupid beginner video for many of you seasoned goat owners. You know not to use 2x4 welded wire fencing for goat hay feeders or goat fencing. But hopefully at least one beginner person who would have maybe made the same mistake we did now knows not to do that, because boy is it stressful and hard. I am glad we learned the hard way though on the hay feeder, because we are planning on building a buck pen to house our bucks this spring. So we might have used this nasty wire for that and then had our bucks escape and all sorts of crazy things happen. So I'm glad that we learned the hard way on something so little and easy to fix. So now it's time to take all this nasty wire off and add more slats and hopefully fix this. Okay, so I finished the goat feeder. Well, pretty much. The screw gun ran out of battery just as I was finishing, so we still have a pull or two left I have yet to do, but most of them are in, and it's going to work for now until tomorrow when I can finish the rest of it. And boy, it is already working so much better than that nasty wire stuff.